Youth Day, everyone, and welcome to our 9th episode of Coffee with Cartles. We are really hoping that you are enjoying these programs as much as we are putting them together for you. Today in the studio with me is Marika, who you've all met before, and she has finally come out from behind the scenes.
As you know, I'm the online fundraiser, so please like and follow us on Facebook, YouTube. Don't be shy to hit that share button.
As most of you know, we are dedicating this month to our youth, and we currently have a position available for a trainee equine welfare practitioner. And here to tell us what it is like to be an inspector is our very own Diana Tritter.
Cape Town is one of the few cities in South Africa where there is a thriving community of cart horse owners who make a living out of transporting goods on small horse-drawn carts. Another well-known site is Inspector Diana Tritter of Cart Horse Protection Association. She is a legend amongst the cart horse owners of the mother city. Diana spends her life making the lives of the cart horses better.
When you see a horse coming into the clinic, nice condition, nice shoes, nice harness, nice cart, it's up, and it's actually can't wait to pull the cart because it's just got all the energy. Then you think, maybe not. Okay, you can go. That is why the mission and the vision of Cart Horse is so important, to have a good looking, healthy, working cart horse, good harness, good cart on the road. That is what we aim for. Properly shod, healthy, and want to pull a cart because he enjoys it.
Cart Horse Protection Association was started in 1995 with the aim to protect working cart horses and donkeys from abuse and contribute to the social upliftment of the Cape Flats karting community. This is something Diana takes very seriously and believes that personal contact with the owners of the horses and donkeys is essential.
Firstly, your priority when you do home visits, you would want to see you see the horses on a regular basis. You see where they stay. You advise the owner on how to improve the condition. That is your first priority, but what is equally as important to see the horse and the stabling condition of the horse and advise the owner is to that interaction with the owner, to make the owner understand and make the owner believe that you're interested in him, because it keeps the owner motivated, and that is what you need. You need to constantly motivate owners and constantly let them know that we are with them. Jy moet net Tini se net daai sticker van Tini se baard aftrek, want mense kan nie vir jou, hulle kan nie lekker die naam gee om vir jou komplimente gee nie. Ja. Kyk hierso, ons gaan volgende Dinsdag gaan ons weer 'n bietjie met mekaar kom daar onder in Epping, né? Dan moet al julle manne saamkom. Moet nou nie vergeet jy het nou 'n date met my. Bring baie geld saam, ek is 'n baie expensive vrou. Bye.
This is not an easy job. When people's earnings are linked to how they treat their animals, negotiating solutions can be tough.
I think being fair make it easy to be firm, because they know that you're always fair, and if they do wrong and you are firm, then they know the history of fairness. I always say that we want to be friends with the karting industry, or with the carties, the carters owners and the drivers, friends with a firm hand.
One of the most effective ways of monitoring the condition and treatment of the horses is setting up roadblocks.
There's a few things that you would want to see the roadblock of. The roadblock, firstly, you want to see if the drivers and the owners actually listen to what we preach day after day after day. You want to get the naughty buggers off the carts, which you will find at the roadblock.
And not everyone who comes into contact with the firm side of Inspector Diana is happy with the result.
Jy gesê jy kan inspan. Nou, hoekom het jy hom nie eers gehaal nie? Girls, Dollar, jy lieg vir my. Jy lieg vir my, want of course they will find you unreasonable, because they're never wrong, of course. But I don't care. I don't care if they find me unreasonable, because they tell the history, or their actions telling a history. We've got a history of each and every driver that's on the cart, each and every owner, each and every horse. So of course they think I'm unfair, but I don't do what's best for them. I do what's best for the horse.
Sometimes, Diana says, it's very hard to carry on, especially when confronted with very serious cases of neglect and abuse. Those times, she feels maybe it's better to phase out cart horses on public roads.
sometimes when the anger and the depression strikes me, when I get too many complaints to my liking, then I feel, yes, we need to close down the industry. We need to no horses on the road.
Diana says that the best one can hope for is that all the help, assistance and training that the Cart Horse Protection Association provides, cart horse drivers and owners remember some simple thing.
Exactly what animal abuse is. If they can remember what animal abuse is, then we will have no problems. Because if they remember what animal abuse is, we will not have animal abuse. That's one. Two, if they can remember that animal that's in the car hasn't got a V6 engine and doesn't take petrol, then move on. If I have to retire and someone has to ask me what was the best part of your life, I'll probably say Cart Horse was the best part of my life, because there are so many joyful memories that you don't lift one above the other, because they're different type of memories. Just being with Cart Horse, dealing in the industry, seeing how the industry go forward. Every day is a new memory. It's a good memory, hopefully.
If you're interested in becoming our new trainee equine welfare practitioner, please email Penny at carthorse.org.za before 28 June this year, 2021. Of course, we're not just here for fun and games. We are also here to raise money, aren't we,
Absolutely.
Karen?
That's what we do.
So we would like to tell you about different ways to raise money. Give and Gain is a very exciting and interesting way in which you can raise funds for us. You can either go onto the website and simply click on one of our projects and donate, or you can become a fundraiser yourself. That means you have to register on the website as a fundraiser, pick Cart Horse as your charity, set up a page, and you're A for away. Share it with your friends and family and ask them all to donate towards your favorite cause.
That is a wonderful, simple, easy way to donate. And the great thing about Give and Gain is that you can donate from anywhere in the world.
That's true.
So you can invite your friends and family. And like I said, it's a very simple click of a button. If you belong to a stable yard, why don't you have a little fundraiser for Cart Horse? You can have a little competition, and the people in your yard could pay an entry fee. And we would also love to join you on that day and take photographs and videos of what you've done for the Cart Horse is also just another way of getting funds for us. And then yesterday, I did a wonderful presentation about the Cart Horse Protection Association, as well as animal cruelty, to the wonderful students of Cravenby Muslim Educational and Cultural Society in Elsie's River. I would love to visit you at your school and basically do the same, give you some education more about what we do for the Cart Horses on the Cape Flats. And if you aren't having any guests, I'm more than happy to do a live stream as we're doing now, or even a Zoom. And please email me at karen@carthorse.org.za.
We hope you've been enjoying meeting our office cats. Last week, we introduced you to Batman. And this week, we're introducing you to Karen's favorite, Sylvester.
In November 2018, a second black and white cat appeared in our garden. He was rather elusive at first, and for about a month he would talk to us from the bushes, but wouldn't come out. We fed him out in the garden and made sure he had some shelter.
Come, Sylvester!
After a long time of trying to coax him out, he eventually trusted us enough to touch him. And has made himself thoroughly at home since then. Sylvester is a really affectionate guy and loves sitting on Karen's desk and making sure she works hard throughout the day. While Batman is a mover and a shaker, Sylvester is more of a waiter and a seer. He has a very relaxed outlook on life and has a very different management style to Batman. He prefers to manage from afar and force employees to come up with solutions for themselves. He is obviously a very elegant cat and often provides comedic relief in the office. This makes him the ideal candidate to oversee staff well-being and entertainment.
Excellent job, Rebecca. You absolutely epitomized every way that he is, basically. And I remember that day so clearly when we coaxed him out of the bushes and he finally came in and we were able to see this precious boy. The best part of my day is obviously interacting with our donors. But once I've done that, it's great to have Sylvester on my desk and lying there and giving much needed comic relief when we have a stressful day. But before we leave, here is our blast from the past for the week. Martha's very good owner died, and his friend Farad kind of inherited his horses when he too had horses of his own. Carthorse also stepped in and helped where we could. He let the horses roam around to find their own food, and Martha, who was old and only had one eye, got pregnant and gave birth to Lady Easter, who was an ugly, sick, and unhealthy little creature. But on the 11th of June, 2015, Lady Easter and Martha and the others were handed over to us and all taken to our recovery and rehabilitation center in Gordons Bay. Lady Easter turned out to be the most beautiful mare, and both Martha and Lady Easter found their forever homes where they are still living today, and they got a second chance at life.
Before we go, please remember to like and share everywhere. Thank you very much. Have a good week. See you next week.
Bye now.